to overtime.
Dwayne Wade right at the body of Anderson Varejao. Welcome to your Kodak moment, Anderson Varejao.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer!
To be in the league. I mean, Joe Burrow has looked incredibly good, and I feel bad that the Bengals are just letting his brain matter be left out on the field. It's sad. It really is. Josh Allen is having an incredible year. He went from being a running back first and being able to throw incredibly far, but even then, being able to throw to straight up being one of the better quarterbacks in the league who can also leave the pocket and hurdle people and bowl through people as well. He still has those lapses where he tries to lateral or tries to make a stupid throw that ends up being a fumble or a pick. He still has those plays, but where Sam Darnold has stagnated as an accurate passer, Josh Allen has improved incredibly. And let's not even talk about Josh Rosen. Let's not even talk about him. If we're talking about more young QBs, Haskins got benched, is now the third stringer. Daniel Jones hurts me every week. I really don't want to talk about it. It makes me so sad. We're so awful. I don't understand how we can be that bad. I don't understand how we can have a 17-3 lead and 4 minutes later it's gone. That hurts so much. There's so little trust between me and our team anymore, especially between me and Daniel Jones. I know it gets to the last drive and we'll go like 60 yards only for him to do something stupid. I just can't trust him, and that's why I'm, someone who does think that if we get the first or the second pick, we should take a quarterback. I love Penei Sewell. I love Micah Parsons. I really love Gregory Rousseau. I just have worries. I have worries about having a quarterback that you can't trust. That you can't trust to finish stuff at the end of the games, or even trust to get the right throw in at the start of the games. I've heard all the excuses about look at what he has to work with. Sure, he has a developing offensive line that isn't particularly good at anything. His number one offensive option is out for the season with an ACL tear. Darius Slayton has regressed. He's still making great contested catches, but he doesn't get much separation, which makes the job on the quarterback so much more difficult. Golden Tate has been awful. Evan Ingram needs to be traded. Evan Ingram needs to get the hell out of New York. It's really bad. CJ Board has shown some glimpses, but this is still your fifth or sixth receiver you're hoping. Caden Smith has been good, but not anything particularly impressive. Andrew Thomas has been one of the lowest ranked offensive tackles in the league or in his rookie class. And I was a big fan of Mekhi Becton. There's not a lot to work with there. For me, it was Becton or Simmons. I'd prefer to trade down, but even then it was between those two for me. And now the Giants are kind of stuck with a really difficult situation. Dave Gettleman needs to be fired as soon as possible. Since he's taken over, the Giants have been the worst team in the league, despite the fact that in his first year, the Cleveland Browns went, 0-16. Well, when he took over, the Cleveland Browns had been 0-16, and since then they are decent. And aside from that, he's made scatterbrain trade after scatterbrain trade, bringing in Leonard Williams, who's playing well, but even then, that third round pick gives you a cost-controlled rookie. And there were some very good players available in the third round, at the start of the third round, where the Jets got their pick of Ashton Davis. So I'm a sad person right now, especially when it comes to the Giants.